Welcome to Japan, land of the rising sun. Japan, a perfect fusion of ancient traditions and futuristic innovation. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the tranquil temples of Kyoto, there's something for everyone here. But how do you plan the perfect trip to Japan? Let's dive in. A land of stark contradictions, a place where ancient temples cast long shadows over neon-drenched alleyways, where the ghosts of samurai wander beneath the steel and glass behemoths of Tokyo. It's a country that worships the old ways while hurtling headfirst into the future. You'll find yourself lost in translation, and that's okay, because getting lost in Japan is part of the adventure.
So, you want to experience Japan, huh? Good for you, but timing is everything. This ain't some cookie-cutter beach vacation. When you come to Japan, we'll determine what kind of experience you're in for. Spring, that's when the whole country explodes in a riot of pink and white cherry blossoms. It's beautiful, almost heartbreakingly so. Tourists flock here for it, and for good reason. The weather is mild, making it perfect for strolling through gardens and sipping sake under a canopy of blossoms. Autumn. The leaves turn, transforming the mountains into a fiery tapestry of golds and reds. It's the perfect time to explore the ancient temples of Kyoto, or lose yourself in the wilderness of the Japanese Alps. Winter. If you're a skier or snowboarder, head north to Hokkaido. The snow is legendary, and the après-ski scene is something else. Think steaming bowls of ramen, hot sake flowing freely, and good company after a day on the slopes. Summer. It's hot, humid, and sticky. But hey, if you can handle the heat, you'll be rewarded with vibrant festivals, bustling street food markets, and the chance to hike through lush green forests. Alright, let's talk destinations. Japan's got something for everyone, from the hyper-modern neon jungle of Tokyo to the ancient temples of Kyoto, where time seems to stand still. Tokyo. This city is an assault on the senses in the best way possible. Skyscrapers pierce the sky, while down below, tiny ramen shops and bustling markets pulse with life. Get lost in the back alleys of Shinjuku, stuff your face with the freshest sushi you'll ever taste at Tsukiji Fish Market, and lose yourself in the neon-drenched chaos of Shibuya Crossing.
Kyoto. If Tokyo is the future, Kyoto is the past. This is where you come to find Zen gardens, ancient temples, and geishas gliding through the streets. Visit Fushimi Inari Shrine, a mountain path lined with thousands of red torii gates, or lose yourself in the beauty of the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove. Nara. Ever wanted to feed a deer out of your hand? Then Nara is calling your name. This ancient city is home to hundreds of tame deer that roam freely through the park. Just watch out for the cheeky bastards. They're not afraid to get up close and personal if they think you've got food. Hokkaido. This northern island is a haven for nature lovers. Think snow-capped mountains, pristine lakes, and fields of wildflowers. Go hiking in Daisatsuzen National Park, marvel at the blue waters of Biei's Blue Pond, or warm up in a natural onsen surrounded by snowy forests. Okinawa. Looking for a taste of the tropics? Then head south to Okinawa. This chain of islands boasts crystal clear waters, coral reefs teeming with life, and a laid-back vibe that's a world away from the mainland. Go diving, snorkeling, or just relax on the beach and soak up the sun.
One of the things that blows my mind about Japan is how goddamn easy it is to get around. Their public transportation system is a thing of beauty, a well-oiled machine that runs with incredible efficiency. The Shinkansen, or bullet train, is a must-try. These sleek silver bullets will whisk you from Tokyo to Kyoto in a couple of hours, all while you sit back and enjoy the scenery. Seriously, it's like traveling in the future. Within the cities, the subway systems are a marvel of engineering. Clean, safe, and always on time, they'll get you where you need to be without breaking a sweat. Just be prepared for the crowds during rush hour. It's not for the claustrophobic. If you're planning on doing a lot of traveling, I highly recommend getting a Japan Rail Pass. It's a cost-effective way to explore the country, and it'll save you a lot of hassle in the long run. Look, I'm not gonna lie, Japanese culture can be a bit of a minefield for us gaijin, foreigners. But don't worry, a little respect goes a long way.
First things first, bowing. It's their way of greeting, showing respect, and generally acknowledging each other's existence. Don't overthink it, just follow their lead. A slight bow of the head is usually sufficient.
Shoes off. This is a big one. When entering someone's home, a traditional ryokan, inn, or a temple, take your damn shoes off. It's a sign of respect, and nobody wants your dirty street shoes on their tatami mats.
Chopstick etiquette. Listen up, because this is important. Don't stick your chopstick straight up in your rice bowl. It's considered extremely rude as it resembles a funeral ritual. And for God's sake, don't use your chopsticks to pass food to someone else. That's another big no-no.
Before you dig into a meal, it's customary to say itadakimasu, which is kind of like saying bon appetit. And when you're finished, say gochisu sama deshita to express your gratitude for the meal. Alright, let's talk about the good stuff. The food. Japanese cuisine is a revelation, a symphony of flavors and textures that will blow your mind.
Sushi. It's a cliche for a reason. Japanese sushi is on another level. Forget those sad California rolls you get at the supermarket. We're talking about the freshest fish, perfectly vinegared rice, and a level of artistry that borders on the spiritual. If you can splurge on a meal at a traditional sushi-ya, where the chef prepares each piece right in front of you.
Ramen. This is soul food, Japanese style. A steaming bowl of rich, flavorful broth, perfectly cooked noodles, and an assortment of toppings like pork belly, egg, and seaweed. There are countless regional variations, so be sure to try as many as you can.
Tempura. Don't be fooled by its simplicity. Tempura is an art form. Seafood and vegetables, lightly battered and deep fried to crispy perfection. It's lighter than you'd expect and utterly addictive.
Street food. Japan's street food scene is off the chain. From takoyaki, octopus balls, and okonomiyaki, savory pancakes, in Osaka to yakisoba, fried noodles, and taiyaki, fish-shaped pastries in Tokyo, there's something to satisfy every craving. Packing for Japan can be tricky, especially if you're trying to cram everything into a carry-on. But fear not, my friends, I'm here to guide you. Comfortable shoes. This is non-negotiable. You'll be doing a lot of walking, whether you're exploring the neon-drenched streets of Tokyo or hiking in the Japanese Alps. Leave the stilettos at home, ladies. Power adapter. Japan uses Type A and B plugs, so make sure you pack a converter or you'll be up shit creek without a paddle. Portable Wi-Fi. Trust me, you'll want to stay connected. Whether you're navigating the subway system, looking up restaurant reviews, or just want to post your envy-inducing travel pics on Instagram, a portable Wi-Fi device is a lifesaver. Layers, layers, layers. Japan's weather can be unpredictable, especially in the spring and autumn. Pack light layers that you can easily add or remove as needed. Cash is king. While credit cards are becoming more widely accepted, Japan is still a cash-based society. Make sure you have enough yen on hand for smaller purchases, especially in rural areas. Alright, you're almost ready to embark on your Japanese adventure. But before you go, here are a few more tips to ensure a smooth and enjoyable trip.
Cleanliness is next to godliness. Japan is ridiculously clean, like spotless. You'll rarely see litter on the streets, and public restrooms are usually impeccably maintained. So do your part and keep it that way. Always carry a small bag for your trash, as public trash cans can be hard to find.
Convenience stores are your friend. Seriously, these places are amazing. You can find everything from snacks and drinks to hot meals, toiletries, and even umbrellas. They're open 24/7, which is a godsend when you're jet-lagged and craving a late-night snack.
Learn a few basic phrases. While many people in Japan, especially in tourist areas, speak some English, it's always polite to learn a few basic Japanese phrases. Konnichiwa, hello, arigato, thank you, and sumimasen, excuse me, will go a long way.
Don't be afraid to ask for help. Japanese people are generally very helpful and polite, even if there's a language barrier. Don't be afraid to ask for directions or recommendations.
So there you have it, a crash course in all things Japan. Look, I could talk about this country for hours, about the way it gets under your skin and stays with you long after you've left. But some things you just have to experience for yourself. So go on, book that ticket, pack your bags, and get ready to fall in love with the land of the rising sun.